Shibu, let's go ahead and start for today. You ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's awesome. So let me just 1 second.
All right, George. My coffee is getting cold.
Okay, that's okay. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to World Malaria Council Youth Talks, Coffee with the Presidents. My name is George Eapen. I'm the Youth Forum President for World Malaria Council America region. Let's take. We would like to thank the Lord Almighty first for when the world was going through a huge depression during the pandemic time. We all got together using technology, and wherein we all Malayalis got to, stick together, be together, and we'd like to thank the Almighty for that. Now, World Malayalam Council Youth Talks is our flagship series of sessions wherein you will hear the voice from the youth of World Malayalam Council around the globe. Today, we're going to start off with the big picture of what's in store for the youths around the world. Today, we have with us our World Malayalam Council Global Youth President, Mr. Shibu Shajahan. And over coffee, we're going to discuss our vision. Why did we choose World Malayali Council? What's the next big thing, the next revolution that everyone is talking about, the Global Youth Network? When is our flagship contest, One Fest, starting? And much more. So, Shibu, thank you for joining us today. So, how's it going, Shibu? I heard that you got stuck in Kerala.
Thank you very much, George. Yes, I'm right now in Kerala. I initially thought I was stuck here, but right now I'm enjoying it. As you know, I'm basically from the Middle East region. I had to come here for something, but Corona caught me here. Mm-hmm. But I'm enjoying my time here with my family. Great to have a coffee with you, George.
That's awesome.
And how are you doing?
Man, by the grace of God, here the masks have been removed, so we all started to, meet with each other. And from a World Malayali Council standpoint, we just had our first executive meet just day before yesterday in New Jersey, and the Youth Forum is getting strong here in America. All the youths are ready. We all met last week along with all the province presidents. We are looking for a bright new future for World Malayali Council here in America. So it's going well. My kid is our break is started, so he's being a brat. So he's here along with me. So you may hear him shout in between and stuff. So it's just don't mind it as usual. Being a father. So everything else is going fine, Shibu. That's great. So Shibu, one question for you. Why did you choose World Malayali Council? Because from childhood to college to alumni, you've chosen leadership positions and you've been at leadership positions. And why WMC? Why World Malayali Council?
All right. Yeah, George. If you look at it, I mean, obviously everyone gets opportunities, to serve either himself or the world. So right from my school days and my college days, I've held a lot of leadership positions. I was the president, chairperson for student chapters for international organizations like IEEE. For a Kerala section, I was the vice chairperson. And later on, I've held the chairperson position for alumni in the Middle East and all that. All these were fulfilling. But then I knew we had to take it to the next level. So I could identify World Malayali Council to be an association which is spread across more than 60 provinces and 6 regions, and the kind of impact that they have on the Malayalis and the vision that they have for serving all of them really got me interested in World Malayali Council. And today, fortunately, I'm the global president for the Global Youth Forum. Earlier, I was the Middle East region president, as you know, for the Youth Forum. So it's been quite a good progress, and I'm very happy about it. And I hope to make the best out of this. And what about you, George? Why WMC?
Oh,
We know that you have been in a lot of leadership positions, but and especially you're a superstar in the US. But why WMC?
man, you can't ask me the same question. You know what? So, but let me go ahead and um, say it. From the World Malayali Council, you know, really broadened my views about organizations and the power of Malayalis. I got to understand because first of all, we have amazing, beautiful leaders, amazing leaders like S.K. Charian, who got me into this. Then comes James Kudlankal is awesome. Our global chairman, Johnny Parola, whom I call as Padakudira. Then our AR American Region President Tangamani ma'am. Then all the provincial presidents that I get to interact with, everybody is they're great leaders. They're awesome leaders. They excite me to put some additional work. There is a everyone's cause is the same of giving. The leaders, right? Everyone's cause is giving. That's one great thing. And our leaders around the world. What's one thing very I've been part of different organizations, and all the organizations I see, people fighting with each other and being disrespectful to each other. Here, this is absolutely a class organization. This is a class organization to be with. Respectfully, we talk our problems, of course, but always respectful and always giving, and great leaders who we believe in servant leadership. So I think World Malayali Council has um, great leadership. That's one. And then when I stepped into One Fest, the largest of organization, sorry, the competition that we organized as youth in last year, right? 10,000 registrations, 4,000 applicants from around the world. The amount of volunteers that they came out from the rest of the world. Here you're talking to doctors in Russia, attorneys in Australia, and in the Oman royal, in the royal office. You have your people working. Malayalis are there in all so many leadership positions around the world, and that really opened my eyes on what big of a community we are, and the only organization which has got its same wing in different parts of the world. All the organizations are great, but the reach is different. There are organizations in America, they're powerful in America, absolutely. We bring it, and we are part of great organizations here. But only World Malayali Council has got the reach globally. So that excited me as well. The number of volunteers, so many great stuff happening here in WMC, right?
Yeah.
So the next big question, Shibu,
Mhm.
plans do you have for all the youth? And what's is everyone talking about the Global Youth Network? What's this elite group about? Can everybody join, or is it through registrations? And so, what's all this hype about the youth for the World Malayali Council?
Perfect. Right. So, George, I've got my team and I, we've got a great vision for the youth of WMC. So, we got 6 regions, and each of these regions have provinces. Now, I've been fortunate enough to be able to set a plan for the entire organization of youth. Now, what we were able to identify after, talking to all the youth members and the leaders here is that our primary goals can be classified as under 3 headings. Okay, Ideally, all our activities should be directed towards networking. Okay, so as youth members, what do you get out of the WMC Youth Forum? First of all, like, it's networking. It's all about building a global youth network, which I'll be describing more. And then, yes, so the global youth network will be a very powerful, elite network of WMC youth members, okay, Malayalis spread across the world, across all regions, all provinces. Now, there might be provinces which might have only a couple of members, so they would mostly assume, I mean, what difference can I make by being part of a two-member youth forum, youth wing, But that's wrong. When you become part of a youth member in the global youth network of WMC, you become part of a bigger network. So this is envisioned to be a kind of an accelerated leadership program, okay, wherein you get to interact with peers, with youth from different corners of the world, okay, all working towards the same goal. So this tremendously enhances your network. You become part of a closed group of Facebook, a group, and you'll be part of a LinkedIn group. Most of the discussions would happen over WhatsApp. So, wherever there is a need for support, let it be professional or even personal, you have someone to reach out to. So this is just the youth within the global, within WMC. So this is our biggest product, our biggest flagship item coming out, the global youth network. As you know, we've got different levels of leadership, but this is one network which brings everything together. So, about the second part, the skill development, right? George,
Yes.
why don't you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. So skill development, we are looking at, professional growth programs. We're looking at different mentorship programs, and we're going to have a peer network as well. So in the professional growth program, we'll be sharing knowledge, sharing sessions will be there. There'll be different entrepreneurship workshops. There'll be career development workshops. There's university application workshops. We're going to have our job portal on Facebook and LinkedIn. Basically, on social media, we're going to have our good representation as Malayali youths around the world. And also, we'll be having a mentorship program. Senior, um myself, when certain meetings that I take part in, the people who are attending that itself from the world. Last meeting that I attended was the blue economy, something that our senior leaders in World Malayali Council, who are great entrepreneurs as well, and these are $1 million and $1 billion businesses. The whole opportunity from the seas was brought to land, and we had customs heads, we had coast guard heads, we had our Wisdom Port MD, and the people, the exposure that we get, and the youth get to be a part of senior leaders from around the world, and they learn from the senior leaders who have built WMC so far, and not only built and have contributed to the world. So, and we have a great mentorship program, and all the youths get to be part of this network, and getting developed by our senior leaders is something that nobody wants to miss out, and that's pure talent. Now, we have a peer network, and based on different areas of interest, we're going to have groups. It can be lifestyle, it can be arts, it can be cultural, it can be sales or mentorship, or there's going to be a foreign exchange program. And, we're going to have our individual groups based on interest together. So we'll be focusing purely on skill development as part of our term this moving forward.
Perfect. But ultimately, all that we do should have a great social impact, right, George? So
Mm,
that's
absolutely.
one directive that we plan to give all the even province level youth wings themselves. Anything that you do should ultimately impact and affect the society in a good way. So, as you know, even one fest that we had done was
Mhm.
even during the pandemic, during lockdowns, it positively built up the emotions and the mood of all the participants and the World Malayali Council as such. So everything matters. Each activity matters in that sense. Uh,
Absolutely.
that's about social impact. But what do our youth get out of it, George?
See, when it comes to rewards and recognitions for our youth members, we are completely focused on this right now, on the upliftment of all the people who support us. For example, we are going to focus on the small things, not on the big things. We're going to focus on the small things. And everybody is going to be encouraged on social media, on our LinkedIn platforms, on their LinkedIn platforms, or we're going to be sharing testimonials. So it's a huge network. And what I thought is such a small organization. I can't even imagine that I'm representing whole of the youth in America, and right now with the global youth president for all the Malayalis in the world. So it's a great honor to be representing and supporting the youth. Certificates are going to be given out of global recognition to the volunteers, and promotions to senior roles. The opportunity is just begun. It's
Right,
just begun. So when you look at all our regions, we have six regions, right? We have America, we have Europe, we have Africa, we have Middle East, we have um, Far East, and we have India. Six regions, and we have leadership positions available. So there is a lot of opportunity for growth, and with growth comes experience in life. So lots of focus given towards rewards and recognitions for our youth members. Now let's just go over our roadmap. So in June, we are building our global team. We um, we are requesting all the youths in the world to come and join us, join the revolution, join our global youth network. So, existing youths of World Malayali Council, please get with your presidents of your province, or if not, you can reach out to us. We'll be sharing our number in the next slide. Reach out to us, and let's start your journey along with us into the next revolution of building the next leaders of the world. And
right,
we're going to be having our social media launch. We are going to be having regional leaders as well. In July, we are going to have our global youth network launch. It's going to be an event wherein um, before that we'll be reaching out with the registration forms and before the launch. So get with um, yes, presidents are going to your provincial presidents are going to reach out to everyone. Then September, we are launching our flagship talent festival, One Fest. So lots of things geared up for that. November, we're going to have our One Fest finale, and we're going to launch our mentorship program. And December sorry, I just have a small mistake over there. It was
that is the launch of the 6 month long skill development program.
that's correct. Yeah, the skill development is going to be launched.
A typo there, right? Thank you,
Yeah.
George. Yeah, you read through our roadmap. Perfect. So, I mean, isn't it exciting when you look at what's been planned out for just the next 6 months and the things that are coming up in the next year?
The future looks really bright for us, World Malayali Council, all the youths, and as a whole organization. We're going to be having a lot of competitions, a lot of contests, and a lot of areas wherein we can develop us as well. So, and a lot of charity um, focus has been given this year as well. So Really exciting times. So we're going to be having these sessions in a series. Until next time, let's be looking out for what's the next topic coming along. We'll reach out to you. So thanking everyone. Thank you, Shibu. Shibu, anything else would you like to add before we wind up?
No, thank you very much, George, for this opportunity. It's a good coffee that you served.
Excellent.
um, so you sitting in US and me sitting in India, see, we are still connected. We are the global youth. What
Absolutely.
I would really request is, you know, to ensure that we have all the existing youth members who are extremely active in their wings, provinces come forward with even greater, bigger ideas, to make the right impact that we are looking for. All right. Thank you very much, George. You ran through our roadmap, the whole presentation. I mean, it's a fact that you already got our buy-in for the plans. So I'm happy that you have adopted it. Thank you very much for this event, and it was nice talking to you.
That's good. And forgot to mention to all the fathers of in the world, and especially World Malayali Council, and to you, Shibu. I know you're stuck in India, but cheers and happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the world. Thank you.